Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. So, Bruno, just reflecting on your season, how did it go for you?
Uh, it went great. You know, it just it had a little shaky start to it. But for me, I just always been someone who's able to just stay through it and keep just finding a way. And I think to be able to just remain calm under those circumstances and just allowing myself to continuously come in and work hard and get to the point of where I was to the season once the opportunity showed up, I was able to take full advantage of it. So I can't really say that it didn't go great for me. It did.
Wesley said you were one of the guys that really stepped up in a vocal leadership role. What was that an emphasis for you, and what does that mean to hear that from a guy like him?
It wasn't an emphasis for me. I just think it's a natural thing for me. I'm just normally someone who is, I would say, I don't talk a lot, but I do like to communicate, with people. And I think just being one of the guys that was here before, and then coming back, and obviously in the same organization, and some of the same guys, and it makes it easier for me to be able to communicate and just talk things through with the guys. So that was really all it was for me, and it was just a natural thing. I didn't really try to do it. And obviously seeing Wes doing also kind of makes you want to do it.
What were some of the challenges maybe that you guys kind of had this season that you had to overcome with all of the injuries and guys in and out of the lineup and trying to find some consistency in that?
Yeah, I think you touched on that. Just, a lot of injuries and try to figure it out. It's hard at times as a team when, certain guys are so used to playing with certain guys, and then all of a sudden an injury comes, and then that guy got to be replaced with someone who probably hasn't had much of time and experience with the other guys on the floor. So that obviously makes it harder on a team that's trying to figure out ways to win games and continue to elevate their game. But we never made an excuse, and we can't use that as an excuse. Every other team in the league dealt with injuries and stuff like that. So we just had to continue to find ways to implement those like myself, coming in and fill those spots, and just figure out ways to contribute to the team and help win games.
For the first full season under Quinn,
Right.
if you look at the defense from October to April, how did it change or grow over the months, and what's left? What's the next steps for the defense?
I think it's grown tremendously. I think Quinn is a great coach and very detail-driven guy. And from the moment he got here, and we were able to be here and just witness it, he's always tried to figure out ways to make sure that we were a more active team defensively, and figure out ways that he implements a lot more rotation where everybody is more involved and moving around. So I think it has gotten a lot better, especially during that stretch when we were really good and won some games. And I think that we were able to really see our true capabilities defensively as a team. So I think that we got to just continue to put emphasis on that. And obviously, as the guys go into the offseason and look back and reflect on the season and watch some of the games, which I'm sure everybody's going to do, and then we're going to have a better understanding of what we need to do for the next season.
For you, as you head into the summer, maybe what is one of the things or the couple of things that you want to kind of focus on and work on to get better?
I think for me, one of the things that I've realized early on about myself, I just got to continue to stay in shape. You know what I'm saying? I think as a big, that's probably one of the main things, just stay in shape. It's going to help, obviously, because I have national team stuff to do for the Olympics qualifiers this summer. So it's kind of going to help me get the head start at it. But, I think that's the biggest thing. I think I'm at my best when I'm in great shape. And I don't think I have even been able to see that of myself yet. But just allowing myself to get to that place physically where I'm in, where I'm able to just feel great. And I'm naturally an energized person. And, when I'm on my best, in terms of being in shape, I think that's when the best of me comes out. So just being able to do that, and I think basketball-wise, everybody works on their game. Everybody shoots, everybody do hook shots, everybody do ball handling. So I think that there are little areas and specific areas of my game that I really kind of want to do that doesn't really have anything to do with touching a basketball. But I don't know if I need to get stronger, but I'll try to do that, and maybe try to get a little faster, and just have quicker reactions at times. You know, I think that at times when I get a little tired, then I start to slow down a little bit. So, but that has a lot to do with also being in great shape.
What were your conversations like with Quinn and Landry, just kind of about your role here and expectations in the future?
We didn't really talk much about those. We just kind of talked about the season and, you know, reflected on, you know, how it's been. And, you know, they obviously told me about, you know, how much better they've seen that I've gone. And, you know, even obviously Landry was here the first time when I was here, and seeing the growth in me and just being able to be ready at all times. You know, it was when you look back from all the way to September when we started training camp until February, really, when Clint got hurt and I got an opportunity to step out there and play, there wasn't really much going for me. I was just, you know, but you guys, the ones that came often to shoot arounds and practices, you guys always see me. This is the big man basket. And I was just always continuously out here working and figure out ways to just continue to stay engaged and better myself. So I think the plan for me just remains the same and continue to just find ways to get better, and we will figure out things as the time comes.
Thanks, Bruno.
Appreciate y'all.